Hello, Cancer. This is Lola, your Empress of Love, giving you the tea on love and romance. This reading will cover the month of August 2017, the last 2 weeks. If you would like a personal reading, please go to www.whatsthettarot.com. I offer same-day readings as well as readings by schedule. Again, if you would like a personal reading, Cancers, go to www.whatsthettarot.com. Okay, Cancer, we are going to get started. Your first card up for the love and romance reading is the High Priestess card. The High Priestess card indicates, as it relates to love and romance, that for some of you Cancers, you are going to be putting your love or your feelings or your emotions for the person that you love or care about behind you, as you will be trying to avoid the pain that you feel from this relationship. The High Priestess card is the intuitive card, and this card is calling you to go into your intuitive self, your intuitive space, as you leave behind your emotional stuff, to seek more spiritual advice or spiritual knowing, as well as your intuitive awareness. It's calling you to bring that into play. It's also indicating that that's what you're doing, that you're in a place of spirituality, seeking within to get your answers, as the High Priestess card also indicates secrets that are being revealed, or you are seeking answers to things that you don't know but want to know about. This card is indicating that you will get those answers as you go within. Also, as it relates to love and romance, some of you will be feeling like if you're at a crossroads, or you will be at a crossroads as it relates to your relationship, and you'll be wondering if this relationship is going to continue, or if it's going to end once and for all. But you're going to have to wait for that answer, because only time is going to tell. You're also going to be seeking out a way out. Things are not going to go as you anticipated or as you expect them to. They're going to go in a quite different direction. Also, you can expect that there may be a pleasant surprise or two in store for you with this High Priestess card. Now, as I always let you know, that the first card that I pull is from the major arcana deck and this gives me insight as to what's going on with you, what's the focus of your concerns. And the next card that I pull is generally a follow-up card to give me more insight. The next card that you have, Cancers, is the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles indicates that the one that your heart yearns for, you're going to be longing to see that person. However, you feel that no one else can take that person's place. And there may be others that will be trying to take that person's place, but they won't succeed because they just won't do. You want the real McCoy. Your heart yearns and longs for the person that you really care about. And even if you're involved with other people, they're not cutting the mustard, so to speak. They're not fitting the bill. They're not doing it for you. This also could indicate that there may be an illicit love affair that you may be involved in, a love affair that is not right for you, something that you should not be doing, or a relationship you should not be involved in. You are involved in it, and it's not panning out for you. Um, the Five of Pentacles also indicates that you're going to be trying to uh, figure things out, sort things out. And for those of you that are single and seeking a relationship that's worthwhile or that is worthy of what you're looking for, or even maybe to get married, the Five of Pentacles indicates that that's not going to happen at this time. And for those of you that may be married, the Five of Pentacles indicates that you are in an unhappy marriage, or you feel that this is an unpleasant situation for you, and this is caused by poor communication or a lack of unity, as well as there may be some sexual problems going on in the relationship that's causing this unhappiness for you. Um, at this time, you may also feel that what you're looking for, you're not going to get, because you may feel that the powers that be aren't necessarily on your side, so to speak. And you may also be feeling like if you're unfulfilled in many ways with this relationship. But I want to say that you're going to have to seek out the help that you need relating to this Five of Pentacles here, as it relates to your love and romance category. And I want to say that it just isn't looking good for you relationship-wise with what you're going through. You're feeling disappointed. You're feeling that things aren't working out for you relationship-wise. But I want to caution you to seek the faith, go into yourself, go into your intuitive place, and that's where you will find your help in dealing with this complicated situation. It's one of those things where we all in relationships have our ups and our downs, and Cancers right now, for some of you, you may be just going through the downs right now, as this Five of Pentacles indicate here. So, as I said, continue to seek out your intuitive space. That's what's going to help you to get to the place where you want to be. Not necessarily that you are going to be coming into a good space relationship-wise as it relates to love and romance with this Five of Pentacles. But the one thing that you're going to come to the realization, even though you may be in this uncomfortable place and it seems as if you can't get around it, like if this uncomfortable place is just something that's taken on a life of its own, so to speak, and you may not want to deal with it, but you're going to be forced to deal with it. But the outcome will be that you will realize that things have summed up for the best. And it's one of those things that you may feel like, oh God, I don't want to hear that. But it's really true. You're going to learn that this is the only way that you could have grown. When you look back on this experience that you're having with this situation, you're going to say, wow, when I was in it, I resented it. But now, having gone through it, I'm glad I've gone through it, and I can say that I've truly learned from it. So that's the best thing about this Five of Pentacles card, is that yes, it's a card of loss and despair and that type of, or those type of things, but it's a place where you can, when you get out of it, you're going to look back and say, I've learned great lessons from this experience. Now, as we move on to the next card here, we are getting a card from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, and this is the book that comes with it. That's the deck. And you have the Throat Chakra card, which is the 5th chakra, and the book says, first I'm going to give you the keywords that the book offers, and it says, I speak. The book also goes on to say that the throat chakra is located in the throat area. This is the chakra associated with communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairvoyance. That's your inner hearing. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and others in the creative arts have active throat chakras. Okay? It says to activate this chakra, use your voice in some way. Sing, chant, hum, laugh, make some noise. Energizing this chakra helps you to speak your truth in a clear and kind manner, improving your relationships and increasing your sense of well-being. Okay? Now, the next card we have comes from the Q&E deck, which is the Quick and Easy Tarot deck. And this card I'm going to read right from the front what it says here. And you have the 9 of Cups. This is the Wish card. Your deepest desire is going to be gained. A problem is going to be solved. Satisfying sexual relationships, emotional peace, goals are going to be achieved, dreams are going to come true. Take time to enjoy your success and revel in your rewards that this card brings. Material possessions are obtained when you get this card. Physical fitness and beauty are obtained when you get this card. Now, as it relates to love and romance, the Wish card, the 9 of Cups, romantically, it indicates that you'll want the same things as you did before, but you're going to want them with a different partner or in a different way. You just want things to be better. Also, you're going to be weighing out the pros and the cons, or the good and the bad, as it relates to your relationship or partnership that you're involved with. However, Because of the risks involved, you're going to feel that um, you can't reach a definite decision, or that you're unable to reach a definitive decision. And that's due to the risks that are involved in terms of what you may be thinking about doing, about the situation that you may find yourself in relationship wise. However, your wish will be realized, but it's only going to come after you're thinking that it won't. Also, I need to add that with this card, the form in which you are expecting your wish or your dreams to be fulfilled is probably going to change. It's probably going to come in a different way than what you expected to. But know that in spite of what else that you've gotten with this reading, in terms of this Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups is going to wipe that out. So all the negativity that you may be dealing with in your relationship currently, the Nine of Cups is coming to save the day. As I said, this is the wish card, but it's going to come from a different direction, in a different way, perhaps even with a different person. But you will get your wish granted, and that's the good part. So there you have it, Cancers, for August 2017, the last 2 weeks. This is what the cards are revealing. Now, what I have done is I went ahead and pulled from the Tea Leaf Fortune card deck. That's what that looks like. Cards that gives you a little more insight in a different way as it relates to your love and romance or love and marriage for the month of August. I'm going to go ahead and move these cards over to the side, and I'm going to begin to read what you have here for the tea leaf cards. And the first card up you have is the Rooster. The Rooster card indicates an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. So this card is warning you that if there's someone in your life that is boastful, arrogant, and may not be, in some cases, the nicest person, in many cases, Cancer, Cancers, this card is warning you to not cross this person. So keep that in mind. Then you have the Coins card. It says money is coming to you. Okay? So just know that money is coming. And it may not be that you're expecting this money, but it's coming. Okay? The next card you have is the Tiger card, and that card indicates that you may be doing something that's risky or taking a chance on something. Now, the Tiger card has a hand, it has a photo of the tiger, or painting of the tiger, but there's a hand that's stroking or fondling the tiger. And this card indicates that though the tiger may like the fact that you may be stroking and fondling it, it also has the potential to bite you. So, in your taking your risks, keep in mind to take calculated risks so that you don't get injured or harmed in any kind of way when you're taking your risks, okay? Then you have the Vine card, which says seek out information that will help you. And this information that you're being called upon to seek out, it may not be readily available in your face. So if you go back to the High Priestess card, the very first card that you drew in this reading, that's the intuitive card, and this card connects with that because this card, divine card, that's calling you to seek out information that will help you. You will get this help through your going forth to get this information. You can even maybe view it as you might have to do some snooping. If you get a feeling about something, check it out, is what this card is calling you to do. Because this card is indicating that if you seek out this information, it's going to help you, but it's reminding you that you have to put the foot forth. Because now with the High Priestess card, that's a card about hidden secrets being revealed. Now with the High Priestess card, it's an intuitive card, and it's talking about going within. So these two cards go together, and it's talking about you getting information that will help you. And again, I will say, if you have to snoop, snoop, because you need that information, because this card is telling you it's going to help you. Then you have the Flute card. The Flute card indicates that there's disappointment in a friend or a lover. Now, because the Flute card has a picture of a vase with roses that are dying, this is an indication that this is going to be a bitter disappointment via a friend or a lover. So watch out for that. So this information that you may gain may cause that disappointment, but I have a feeling that it's going to help you, because the card says that it's going to help you, even though it may be something that you might not want to know, but you need to know, and that's the difference. So keep that in mind. Then you have the Pig card, which says beware of greed. Now this card could indicate that you may have the potential to be greedy, but I have a feeling that this card is relating to someone else, because it could be talking about you, or it could be talking about you being aware of someone else that's being greedy, or that may be greedy and causing you some problems. Now, because this card is directly across from the Rooster card, I'm going to interpret this as that boastful, arrogant person that the Rooster card is cautioning you to not cross may be the greedy person that the Pig card is calling you to beware of. So just keep that in mind. Then the next card you have, Cancers. Some of you will have the experience of the Fly card, because the Fly card indicates that this is a period of ill health or even depression. So you could be physically ill, or you could be mentally ill. As the Fly is on this card, the Fly is lapping up spilled wine or stale wine, and which could cause you to get ill, or even it could be symbolic in that it's talking about your mind being stale, and in that you're depressed about your love and romance situation. Because this is a love and romance reading, I'm going to say that whatever ills that you may be having may be directly connected to things that are going on in your love and romance relationship. Could be as a result of loss, or you're feeling that there's loss in the relationship because you don't have the communication that you want to have. Based on the other cards, because you got that throat chakra card. That throat chakra card is telling you that if you want to heal your depressed state, or even heal your body, you need to exercise. See that? those two together. You need to exercise your throat. As this card told you to do, sing, hum, make some noise. Okay? Get the communication going. And that will help you with your depression or your physical health. And the fly card also is calling you to pay attention to your health. Pay attention to your health. Okay? The next card you have is the wind chimes. And that card indicates that there's peace and harmony that's coming to you. And this card shows that there are fallen leaves, but the fallen leaves are falling among the wind chimes, which the wind chimes are generating a sound of peace and tranquility. And this card is telling you that in spite of all that you're going through, as it relates to this reading, you're going to still find yourself in a place of peace and harmony. And that could be coming because of your deciding to exercise your throat chakra, speak up, communicate, sing, hum, make some noise. Along with your going into yourself with the High Priestess card and going into your intuitive self and not paying attention to so much your what you're seeing with your eyes, but looking with your inner eye, your inner spirit, your inner intuition. That's where your peace and harmony is going to come from. Okay? Then you have the scales. The scales are calling you to keep your life in balance. Now, when you get the scales card, that's indicating that you need to pay attention to your health. You need to pay attention to your relationships. You need to pay attention to your work. You need to pay attention to every aspect of your life. Examine your life and see where you need to improve, that the balance can be restored. In spite of what else may be going on, you need to check your engine, so to speak, to make sure that everything is balanced. Okay? To clarify that, I mean, when I say check your engine, I mean check the core of you, the thing that gets you going, that keeps you going. Check it out and make sure that everything is in balance, that you are having as much fun in spite of whatever else you may be having going on in your life. Balance that out with doing something that you like to do. Even though the card talks about you're being disappointed by a friend or a lover, when that situation comes about for you, or those of you that are dealing with that situation, the scales card is it's calling you to balance that out with doing something that will make you happy, with doing something that will make you feel good about you. The scales card is calling you to check on you and to make sure that you're being the best you that you can be. Okay? Because some things in life we just cannot do anything about. But we have control over our happiness. Why? Because happiness comes from within. It's not affected by things that are going on the outside unless we allow it to be. So the scales card is calling you to do something to make you happy, to balance out all the other stuff that may be going on with you. Okay? Then you have the Jug card, which is calling for you to be lighthearted and carefree. Now the Jug card is inviting you to take part in the refreshing liquids that are in the jug. And this is the Jug card and what it looks like. Okay? It's calling you to take part in doing something that is going to bring enjoyment to you. So the scale and the Jug cards are working together, and that the scales card is calling you to keep the balance in your life And the Jug card is saying that there are things that are in your life that will cause you to have lighthearted and carefree times. Utilize it. Instead of pulling the covers up over your head when whatever is causing you this discomfort or this disappointment, instead of doing that, flip it and do something that's going to make you happy, that's going to make you feel good, and do something that's going to make you feel carefree. Even if it's calling an old friend, reading a book that you haven't had the time to get to, or you haven't taken the time to get to, now is the time to do things like that that will bring you comfort. Then we have the card that I would say will sum up this reading, and this is the Ant card. And the Ant card says work, achievement, success. Now the ant that's on this card, you can see that. The ant that's on this card, that ant is carrying a leaf as big as itself. And it's carrying the leaf to its place of refuge, if you will, or its place of carrying it home, its place where it will have security, and it's going straight full speed ahead to its target. And that's what this card is calling you to do, Cancers. It's calling you to keep your eye on the prize, and that you will be successful, you will achieve your goals, but with hard work. And as with the ant, if the ant doesn't provide food for itself, it starves to death. So the ant card here is calling you to do the work when you need to do the work, to get the work done. And it's indicating that there will be hard work, but as long as you get the job done and you are achieving the success that you want as a result of your hard work, you're all good with that. So this ant card sums up your reading here and telling you to exercise the hard work to achieve your success. And you will if you do that. So there you have it, Cancers. Again, I will say that if you would like a personal reading, I offer same-day readings as well as readings by schedule. Please go to www.whatsthettarot and book your reading. Again, that is www.whatsthettarot.com to get your personal reading by appointment, or you can get by appointment the same day reading if you feel that you need one. So just reach out, and until next time, Cancers, ciao for now.